begin? Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am tackling my office. So this is a room that we have off of the back of our garage, and I've used it as my Scentsy office. I used it when I was in school, just to do my homework and stuff, because it's nice and quiet off the house. But lately it has been a junk zone. So we have just been putting everything in here for the last few months, and I haven't even been able to walk around. So I am using some time over the holidays to clean it out. So I want to use this still as my Scentsy office, but I'll also be editing my videos in here. And I also have a podcast with one of my best friends, so we record in this room as well. And we never have a space to do it, so this place needs to be cleaned up. So I'm starting with just my desk. I always like to start here so that I have a surface to put some things as I'm trying to organize. And here you can see I'm just trying to update my letterboard. I love the idea of these, but I can't stand changing it. I hate looking for the letters. I find it so difficult, and I drop them all the time.
Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. I can help you out. I can help.
Let me know if you use one of these litter boards and if you like it. Do you also find it a little bit of a pain to change the wording using those little tiny letters?
Look, if you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. I can help you out. I can help you out. I can help you.
So here I'm trying to organize a bunch of papers and mail. We have a file folder for like our important mail and stuff like that, but I always am behind in putting the stuff in the file folders. And of course I don't have any of them labeled properly, so it takes me forever to find the folder that I need to put things in. Let me know if you hate doing this also. I do not like having to organize and put all this stuff away.
Think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you.
So now I'm just cleaning off the windowsill, and I have these plants that I got in the summer, and they've been a little neglected, so I'm not sure if those are going to come back to life or not. Let me know if you think if I should keep them or just toss them out. I am going to water them and see if they'll come back to life, but it's been probably a couple months since I watered them. Oops.
Hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need.
So I'm not doing like a full organization in my office. I'm mainly just trying to clean everything up enough that I can actually do some work in here. So I do still have some kind of junk boxes that just have a bunch of stuff in there that I'm not really sure what to do with yet. So I do just kind of leave bins kind of on the perimeter of the room. And I don't want to say that I'm a hoarder, but I have definitely been on the border of being a hoarder. But over the last few months since the baby's coming, I have purged so much, so I'm really proud of myself. But there's still quite a few bins in my office that still have a bunch of stuff that I should probably be throwing out. So let me know if you also have this problem.
Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing.
So I've had these two big boxes of Scentsy warmers. My mom is actually a real estate agent and she buys Scentsy warmers as closing gifts. So we had a big sale, so she bought a bunch of these warmers, but of course they came without light bulbs in the boxes. So I had to go through every one and put a light bulb in the box so that they were all ready for her to take whenever she has a closing. So I'm finally getting through these boxes. They've been sitting in my office for months. So I was really excited to get this cleaned out and move the boxes out of the room to be thrown out, because as you can see, it took up a lot of my floor space.
Lie to you. I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie.
Moving on to this section of the room. So this is kind of a corner that I didn't put a whole lot of effort into. It has a lot of electronics and a lot of things that I don't really know what to do with. My husband used to have his PlayStation hooked up here, but he just recently moved it into our bedroom. But we still have a lot of stuff here, like an old Wii and some other gaming console cords. And I just kind of left it there. I don't ever really use this area. I don't really use the TV in here that much. So I just kind of tried to tidy it up as much as I could. And we also have our electrical box up there in the corner, and it's really ugly and there's wires coming out everywhere. So I would really like to build some sort of cabinet around it so that it looks a little bit better, but it's not really on the priority list at the moment. So here I had a shoebox full of old kid stuff from when I was a kid, and I actually did a video with my friend Kaylee on it going through this box, but the box got squished and everything kind of fell all over the place, so I'm also just shoving all of that on this shelf too. Now, for me, tackling this table was the biggest task. I don't normally have this table in here, but I had set it up, and we were doing our podcasts on the table, but it's not a very big room, so it was taking up all of the space, and it ended up being the place where everything got collected. Anything that we brought in here from the house just got thrown on this table, and I just couldn't stand it any longer, so I am so happy to have finally gotten to this and put everything away, especially all my Scentsy warmers, putting them back in their boxes after the holidays, because I'd be devastated if they fell and broke. This is my bin of my own personal stash of Scentsy bars. I am addicted, of course, and that is why I sell it. But I definitely have way too many bars. This is a whole bin full, and then I have that little tiny bin, and then I also have some upstairs in our bathroom for kind of my upstairs smells. So let me know if there's anything that like you're addicted to. Do you like scents? Do you like anything else that's kind of collectibles that you just have way too much of?
Let me show you something.
So I got this little picture frame. Well, it has a saying on it, and it had these like plastic corners, and they were impossible to get off. And then I just popped that one off. I tried cutting it, but wow, they were really, really hard to get off. But I just thought it was so cute to have in my office. So it says, "She designed a life she loved," and that's going to kind of be my motto for 2020. So this is an old toy box that I kind of use to store any of my Scentsy stock or things that I don't use that often. So it's kind of a puzzle to get everything to fit in here, but I think it did a pretty good job.
Let me show you something.
So as you can see, I'm not really organizing a whole lot of things, just trying to tidy up the area. So that shelf there isn't really organized, it just has a bunch of stuff on it. I have my little trolley cart that I got at IKEA that I also use for my Scentsy. I absolutely love it. I think it's so cute. But I didn't really want to go too in-depth on organizing here, just as long as things weren't in the way. And of course those giant paint cans that I really don't want in this room, but we just had our whole house painted and that's the leftover paint, and we can't leave it in the garage because we can't have it freeze, and we don't really have anywhere else to put it. So I'm the lucky one that gets to have it in this room. Now, finally getting around to vacuuming and mopping the floors in here. I can't even tell you the last time that I had vacuumed in this room. Like, you hadn't been able to see the floor for so long that I just never bothered, and I'd always be wearing slippers in here, and sometimes we'd have our shoes on in here. And since it's right off of the garage, dirt always gets tracked into here because you have to walk through the garage from the house to get to this room. So the floor was pretty dirty. You can even see some of the like papers and stuff on the floor that's getting vacuumed up. So this was really satisfying to do. I wish you could see the dirt a little bit better on the camera, but so happy the floors are finally clean in here. So this is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one. And let me know if you have a room like this that you also need to tackle and just organize and clean. It's not fun to do it, but I actually did this way faster than I thought it was going to take, so I'm pretty pleased. So let me know if you liked it in the comments below, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye guys.